Yeah. Hello. Guess what? We're actually doing a Whiskey Wednesday. I haven't had a lot of time to do too much, but we're going to go for it. And hang on 1 minute because Mrs. CPM's just walked in and she wants something. What would you like, Mrs. CPM? That phone number.
Yes, please.
Oh, good sleep.
I apologise.
This is a great start to my normal Whiskey Wednesday, but anything goes. It's that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's fine. Life has to go on. Anyway, Whiskey Wednesday, totally different location today. As you can probably guess and see, there's a really good reason for that. Something quite different for this Whiskey Wednesday. We'll kick it off. And we've got some Cotswold. This is really nice, this malt whiskey, single malt whiskey. In shiny precious metals, lovely glass. And shiny precious metals, can I just say, congratulations to you and the missus on winning your competition. And yeah, you deserve it, dude. You well and truly deserve it. So yeah, the setup's a bit different because I can't do my normal studio setup because there's a good reason, and probably some of you might have spotted that my setup's a little bit different. A little bit different totally. So I've got people texting me at the same time, but all will be revealed. So, yes. Now, tonight, I'm going to quickly do the normal Whiskey Wednesday. So, cheers, everybody. I've been really busy. It's hectic, but you all know that anyway. I'm not going to explain myself away. It is what it is. But it's kind of cool just to, I miss getting behind the mic and the phone or this setup and doing a video. And I've got so much I want to do, but unfortunately this time of year I can't. And it's all a bit of a balance, but I was very lucky to have a bit of time tonight, and I've caught up on everything I need to do. So I'd organised a special Whiskey Wednesday for a change, which is going to be quite different. Hopefully, if it all works properly. Anyway, cheers, everyone. Cheers indeed. So, what's been going on? Other than me working, I still managed to watch some videos, and obviously we had the Cobra Stacker brilliant auction last Friday, which I'm pleased to say didn't go on for 7 hours from my point of view. That was really cool. I managed to pick up some lovely bits. I have parcels all over the place. I've actually opened one today, but it's relevant. I've actually had some time, but I've got all sorts of parcels that I've got to reveal. But when I get a bit of a quiet period, I'm hoping to do like a little session of videos, but it takes so much time. It's crazy, but it's really cool. Really cool. Yeah, the as always, it was awesome. I love the diversity and variety of what Cobra's managing to get hold of. It's really interesting indeed. And I managed to get myself some good stuff, and I picked that parcel up today from my PO box, which is so working brilliantly. I don't have to sit at home and wait for stuff, especially this time of year, because I'm losing money all the time and let my customers down if I'm not around. So yeah, PO box is working really cool. What else is going on? Yeah, marketplace. Mad, crazy, all sorts going on, ups, downs, loads of volatility. I see crypto is coming a big speaking topic again, because it's been spoken about everywhere and it seems like it's having a bit of a buzz. I find it very fascinating. Also, I found it very interesting how silver and gold are just sort of petered away, which is quite fascinating. Stock markets, fascinating. That seems like good old Camel Finance's incredibly good analysis is coming to fruition, as always. Well, not as always, but it's pretty well on the ball. So if anyone doesn't watch Camel Finance, you really need to, because you'll learn so much. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's up to you. Yeah. What I would say about the crypto bit, as most of you know, I'm into my Bitcoin, and I've got an interest in blockchain technology as a rule. Just be careful. That's one of my biggest things I will say. And we may be talking it, just giving it away. I may be talking about it a bit later, but yeah, just be careful now, because this is the time when we're getting into that excitement stage and possibility stage, beginning of a bull run, possibly, maybe. What do I know? But maybe it is. You can get well taken advantage of, and you can get suckered down. And people are after your money, guys, and your money's precious, and you've got to look after it. So you'll probably hear me say this more than once tonight. Do your research. Keep doing your research. Okay, moving on. Giveaway. Now I'm gonna post a piece of an update of my giveaway, my 500 giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, that's moved up a little bit more, which is really cool. And I'm going to cut it into the video right now. Hopefully, yeah, that's improving. I actually took that. This is Tuesday, so this is pre-recorded. Hopefully get this out on Wednesday, which is what I'm trying to do now. Yeah, that's Tuesday at I think it was about 7 o'clock. I took that. So yeah, that's going up. That's going to be something nice for someone when we get to that 500 mark. So that's pretty good. What else is going on in my life? Nothing but work. Other than that, the phone's ringing. Excellent. Let's pause the video. It's what I love about doing things live. Now, I don't get those sort of disturbances over in my studio, but unfortunately, I can't do these sort of videos over in my studio yet, because I haven't got a proper internet connection. But hey ho, it's not a problem. Quite like doing this. I am actually getting my head around. Now, the Stack Collector, bless him, he's inspired me, because I think he uses OBS software to do these amazing videos he's doing at the moment. Which is super cool. Now, that's inspired me. Not that I've got a lot of time to do anything with that at the moment. That inspired me to have a play around the other day, actually. And that was super cool. And yeah, that looks like something I really want to get into probably next year, maybe once workload has slowed down, maybe in the springtime next year, because it looks fascinating. You can do so much more with it. You can be so much more creative. And yeah, thank you to Stack Collector. You're really inspiring me to look into that more, because I did start looking into it, but it's yeah, I didn't really get into it too much. But hey ho, being a creator, as I'm beginning to find out, that yeah, it's so time consuming. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh right. So let me get on to what's happening this evening. Now, I've got a guest coming on, and you probably guessed who it is from the background. Now, this guest sent me a package, and I only opened it tonight, which I apologise for, but I thought it would be very appropriate. And as you can see in the background, it's someone like my own name, my creator name. So, yes, he's been crazily generous, which I know he's been generous to a few creators, which is amazing. I get a little bit I don't know what the word is really. I'm not a man that overly likes receiving stuff. More enjoy giving. So yeah, I get a little bit embarrassed when people send me stuff, but this guy sent me this little, as you've guessed who it is, APM. This little APM, take it as a 1 gram silver little nugget, I'm going to call it, bar from Backyard Bullion. Obviously, he's had them made. So, yeah, that's super cool. Very super cool. Oh, better. A sticker, a pen. Focus on. Using a webcam, and it's not the best in the world. See if we can that up a bit. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Addicted to Precious Metals. Excellent name. I love it. Absolutely love it. Very appropriate for most of us. And, bless him, just crazy generous. It's crazy, man. I've never seen one of it. Well, obviously, I've seen them on people's videos, and we're not giving it a lot of justice because it's so reflective. But this gold back, oh God, I beat this. I love the gold back. Just whoa. It's beautiful. I'll obviously do a more controlled video of this. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. There we go. It's stunning. The artwork that people are producing now is just flipping crazy. Absolutely crazy. Some stuff I want to talk about on the video at some point. But the way I see the industry going, and bless him, he had this made. Now, he knows I like the Samoan dragon coins that come out. I believe he got a 1 ounce one, and I happened to get the 1 ounce and 2 ounce one. And he's actually gone out. This is what I love. He's actually took notice of something that I like, and he hasn't just done a generic, oh, bang them out. It has a meaning to me. That tells me a lot about the guy, which is fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it. This little placemat. So all these things are going, I'm going to use in my backdrop. So now I've got to think of something that I can purchase that represents Addicted to Precious Metals. So I'm going to have to find something, a little character to put in my normal Whiskey Wednesday setup. I've got some cooks out. Having a bit of a job finding that one last 10th cook, gold cook. Wow, that's really difficult to find. Well, it wasn't. I found it in America. I think it was in America or Canada. and they wanted ridiculous amount of money for it. I don't know, $500, something like $600. Not quite sure I'm going to pay that for it, but maybe to complete that collection, then might have to. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I thought I'd put some cooks out. Obviously, my Bitcoin. Yeah, away we go. So I'm not going to keep going on because we've got some exciting things happening tonight on Whiskey Wednesday. As a first, which would be really cool. So hopefully the next voice you hear be someone else and myself. Just see in a minute. Bye. Oh, you might have heard it starting. Mate,
Yeah.
I have the great anticipated man of the moment, Addicted Precious Metals, which is probably given away by my setup tonight. Hello, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. You're the first person that's ever come on my Whiskey Wednesday. So that's quite a treat for me.
You're privileged.
And I caught you midstream of drink. So I'm going to say
Yeah,
cheers.
just having a swig then.
I'm going to say cheers to you. What are you drinking, dude?
Got Disaronno.
Yeah, what's that like? I've never had it.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper. I'm going to be really old and naive, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
Dr. Pepper, it's like a fizzy pop.
All right.
If you put Disaronno with a little bit of Coke, tastes very similar to Dr. Pepper.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, that's an easy drink then, is it?
Yeah, it's nice and sweet.
Ah, cool. Bud, thank you so much for coming on. Now, I'm going to say to you, as you can see, I finally opened your parcel, which I opened practically just before I set this up. And dude, thank you so much. I've never had a gold back ever. Obviously, I've seen a lot on your channel, on other people's channels, and on this particular setup, I tried to show it on my intro to this video, and I couldn't really give it justice. I need to get it over to the studio and look at it properly. But it's stunning, mate. Stunning. I wasn't expecting any of that, and the little 1 gram silver bar nugget, as I call them. That's really cool. I think we said before, I'm not a great man for receiving stuff. I always like to give stuff, which is what you've said before. So I'm a little bit speechless when people send me stuff, but I can't thank you enough. But I will say to you, this is brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. And do you know why I love it?
Because you love dragons.
It's because I like that particular coin.
Yeah.
And I said in my intro, I said, it means more than anything because it's something that someone's picked up in my video that I really liked, and you've duplicated it and sent it as a gift in a way of, this coaster or whatever you call it. That's really super cool, and I can't thank you enough.
You're very welcome. Funny thing, like you said, you had 2 in the back sheets, didn't you?
Yes.
And you didn't know whether to take one out or not. I had one out, and I decided to pick up one actually in the seal because of your video. I thought I need one in the seal now.
Yeah, it's really difficult, isn't it? Because like for me, in my little journey, that I'm not an expert, nowhere near it. You never know what's a good thing to do or not a good thing to do. What should be in a package? Loads of people say, "Oh, you should keep it in the original packaging," and I've never seen that on a coin before. And I'm thinking, "Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?"
Yeah, definitely. It's a tough one, isn't it? But I think they will be worth more if they're kept in the little the card and that, but I do like taking mine out and playing with them. And as you can see from some of my videos, I'm not too bothered about how I play with some of my coins.
Mate, that's an understatement. I love it. Absolutely love it. You bring a total fresh piece of air to the stacking community creator side of YouTube. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So, mate, what? I'm not going to make any of this formal or anything like that. It's a load of crap doing that from my eyes. How are you finding it? You've burst onto the scene. You're a breath of fresh air. This is my personal opinion. You're a breath of fresh air from the creator's point of view. You've burst on the scene. Yeah. How are you finding it all? What do you think of it all?
Yes, just to me, it's just a load of fun, really. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm really surprised at how quickly, like, my subscriber count and that's picked up. I've done a video maybe a month or so ago about when I hit the 100 subscribers, that my next one would be 250, and I think I'm 10 away from that. So it's just incredible how quick it's gone. But like I said, I like making the videos. I like doing something a bit different, messing around with the coins and that. Yep. Like I was saying to you the other day, I've got 2 coins in testing at the moment. With the hard-boiled eggs.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'd done one for a day and that come out and that really had an effect. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do one for a week. And it had been in a day and a half, and I looked at it this morning and I thought, oh my god, like the state of one of them. One of them's in water with a boiled egg, and one of them's just next to a boiled egg in a sealed container. And the one in the sealed container with no water, it just looks like something you'd find buried. Honestly, it looks like something from the 1700s.
Dude, it's brilliant though. Where'd you get what drives these ideas? I love it.
Well, obviously, I got the tube of Britannias to start off with, and they started having a little bit of a tone. I didn't put nothing in my tube. I just left them, and they'd all started toning a bit. So I was searching it up, and I said, how do the silver coins tone? And then as I was going down, I saw a little article about you can make them tone if you put them with boiled eggs, and it makes them tone quicker, and it can turn them different colours and things. So I thought, you know what, I'll have a go at that. That's a bit of me.
Mate, so when are we going to see the effects of that?
Hopefully by the weekend.
All right, cool.
That's if that other one's still surviving by then. Like I said, a day and a half, and that was looking like it was on death's door. So.
It's like, did you actually? I can't remember actually. Did you actually leave a Britannia in the sand on holiday?
No, what I'd done was my whole intention was to leave it on the beach for someone to pick up, and I'd spoke to 365 a few times when I was on holiday, and he was laughing because I said to him, like, I was sitting on the beach and I would put it on the beach and I'd go real far back and I'd record, and I'd just record it for an hour, and people just walking past it. Even people that saw it just walked past it and didn't pick it up, and I thought, oh god.
Really?
So I tried it again. I was sitting in a bar and I left it on the pavement this time. I thought more people walk past the pavement. No one picked it up again, and I thought, oh, this is good. And I thought, do you know what? I'll try to give it away with a tip. So I put it on the tip tray, and they took it away, and they come back and they give it back to me.
So silver's that good? You can't even give it away?
Yeah, that's it.
It's really funny, isn't it? It's really funny. Oh, so you didn't see that Britannia come home, did it?
Yeah, and I thought, do you know what? This is going to be the one that it's going to be my little like pocket piece, my traveling piece, I reckon now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, APM pocket bullion. How cool. So, do you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Obviously, I was on and off the charity live because that was the night before I went, and continued for the first day I was there.
Yeah.
Obviously, I joined from the beach, but But after that, I've done a few little, like I said, tried to record people picking that coin up that no one did and that. But
Yeah.
obviously, because I spent a lot of time on the charity live, I didn't want to really miss any of it. So I promised the missus, I said, right after that, when that's finished, right, my attention's with you and the kids. So
Yeah,
it was just a nice few days away with her and the kids. Like,
that's it, mate. Have a break. Definitely. It's all a little bit. It's hard work being a parent, isn't it?
it certainly is.
It's nice when they get older, though, dude.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. It's absolutely bloody lovely, to be fair. It's really cool.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, definitely. Still a worry, but yeah, it's nice when they're doing their thing. Proud of all of mine, which is really cool. So, mate, the dying question from my point of view, and just ask, mate, this isn't an interview or anything like that of you. Ask me what you like from my point of view. We'll just chill with it all. So, why my dying question, and probably lots of people may be watching, hopefully watch this. You never know. I might get a few people watching it. What made you get into doing the silver, goldy, collecting, stacking bit?
That would be down to Mr. 365.
Really?
Yeah, he's for a while. He's a very long friend of mine. I've known him a very long time, about 20 years.
All right, cool.
So yeah, for a little while he'd been saying to me it's just quite a good thing to get into, and it'll help you save a bit of money without actually keeping it as like saved in the bank and that.
Yeah.
The first few times I didn't really think too much of it, didn't know anything about it, but started to look into it and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And obviously my first purchase was quite large. I think it was about 4,000.
Was it? I didn't notice.
It was, and that was from the Royal Mint, obviously.
Yeah.
You went to the Royal Mint?
Oh my God!
You live and you learn.
Sorry,
you went
guys.
to the Royal Mint, mate.
Guys, we've just got video bombed. We've been video bombed by the one and only Cobra Stacker. Well, hiya, mate.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
Yeah,
All right,
not
Cobra.
bad.
Well, you see, what's been happening is that APM has been stalking me. Genuinely stalking me. Whenever I buy anything from anywhere, he turns up and goes, well done for that purchase, amazing. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to get you back, so here I am.
Fair play. Does that mean I've got to go one better this time? Next time you win, so I've got to knock on your window and give you a thumbs up.
The trouble is, I think you actually probably would.
That would be so funny.
So how's the conversation been going? What's going on?
It's absolutely cool, mate. APM, sorry. That was a surprise. When Cobra found out you was jumping on my channel, and I said to him, "I'd be really cool if you could jump in," but I know Cobra's been really busy and with bits and pieces. So I quickly, then he said, "No, I probably won't be able to." But I quickly just texted him before I started my video earlier on and just said, "Are you sure you don't want to jump on? It'd be a bit of a laugh and a surprise for APM as well, because I know you used to get on." And he went, "Yeah, I'll probably come on for a little while." So that's really cool. So yeah, APM was just telling us about how he got into silver and gold before you jumped in and shocked us all.
Cool. Well, please carry on.
Sorry, mate. You was telling us about, you was telling us about 365, but sort of been.
Oh yeah, and I got that big order from obviously the Royal Mint. You live and you learn. Now I'm all about the Silver Forum and these nice little auctions that take place every now and again. Which something arrived to me today that I can't wait to open later.
Woohoo! Brilliant stuff. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask a question? Do you mind?
No, you fill your boots, dudes. There's absolutely no rigidity to my videos, as you know, Cobra. So go for it, mate.
Brilliant. APM, what do you say would be your biggest lesson that you've learned in the time that you've been stacking so far? And what advice would you give to anyone starting out fresh?
It'd probably be don't send Cobra a package full of soft bits because you'll end up with a package full of ball bearings and they'll be everywhere. Now,
Fair enough.
no, it definitely have to be the whole going with the raw mint to start off with. Yeah, I was pre-warned. Nothing against the raw mint. We do some lovely stuff in that, but yeah.
The funny thing is, you say that, and I'm just about to put up a video. Scott Silver, I don't know if you've seen him in the comments and all that lot, but he watches a lot of us. He's just done a video, and his first thing he said was the first thing he did when he started stacking was he went to the Royal Mint, and I as well did the same thing. Went to the Royal Mint, and I think what it is that everyone feels a bit secure when they start off going to the Royal Mint, thinking, yeah, they're the people, they're safe, they're reliable, blah 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 blah, without understanding the prices that they put up and the problems that there are. So you're not the only one, bro.
Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things where you just live and you learn, don't you? Everyone tells you, but you get a bit kind of like pig-headed in a way. You're just like, do you know what? I've decided I'm going with this for my peace of mind, but it's only further down the line you think to yourself, do you know what? I really should have listened.
Yeah, definitely. I get that.
But I suppose I don't know. I'm going to be the little exception to the rule there because I have not bought anything from the Royal Mint.
Whatever?
No, nothing at all. No,
fair play.
No, I don't know why. I'm glad, to be honest. But one thing that really saddens me personally is that I even say that because I don't think I should be all over the Royal Mint. I should be like, they're the best of our country and I want to support them type thing. But listening to Cobra, Stacker, APM 365, the Stack Collector, so on, Future Investments, and Steve, all of you guys out there that have had experience with the Royal Mint. It's sad. I find it so sad that our own mint isn't delivering the product that it should do to dedicated people that want to give them money.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. I think, it's our mint. We should be proud of our mint, and unfortunately, we can't be. And it's a failing because I say it so often. I look at the New Zealand mint, the Australian mint, and various mints in Europe, and I think, they're doing the right thing. They've got beautiful products out there, and then I look at our mint, and it's a disappointment, and it's sad to say, but it's true.
I really think our mint's stuck in its ways so bad. Like compared to the other ones, they seem to really be keeping with the trends and bringing out all these new spectacular pieces. You've got the dragon bars with the perf mint and that, and then we've got, we've got the Queen's Beast. Don't get me wrong, amazing, but
and
then we got our Britannias. No, but they're really compared to the other ones, I think we're really lacking behind. I think they really need to do something to keep their business.
I think the thing is the Britannias are a beautiful coin, 100%. And they are our national coin. But then we have all the problems with milk spotting and this and that, and then the prices they charge as well. When you look at it and you see the other bullion places like Atkinson's, Shards, Tabex, at the same time bringing it out cheaper, then I think the Royal Mint should really be at the equivalent price as them. And then within weeks, we see them really cheap, obviously, in other places.
Dude, can I just butt in a bit? I'm liking APM's style of drinking here.
I was thinking, I thought, Jesus Christ, I'm knocking these back a bit far.
You are, mate. I thought I was bad enough.
I think I might have to just move this out the screen.
I was like, whoa, God, I'm liking this. This is proper Whiskey Wednesday stuff. This is.
I should be on the whiskey as well, shouldn't I?
Yeah, mate. I was just about to say, Cobra, what you on?
Nothing. Red Bull.
Oh God! Surprise! Mate, Cobra.
Yeah.
How have you got that effect on your camera?
What effect have I got?
Well, it looks like everything's centralized from the skull in the middle, and it seems to be zooming out. from that as a bit of a funnel effect. It's really cool.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. I've got no idea. I just placed my camera there and it's filming what it's filming. But yeah.
Can you see what I mean, APM?
I'm trying to keep an eye on mine. Mine keeps flickering. This is my first Zoom call. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not, yours is not flickering at all. But can you see Cobra's effect? It's almost like that tunnel effect.
Oh, well, I don't know how I've done that or what I've done, but
Yeah.
I've literally just placed the camera there quite close to my stuff, to be honest.
Maybe
I don't know if I pressed the button by mistake.
Must be that term
cool.
in the middle.
So I'm gonna be really boring and keep it sort of a little bit lighty, darky, whatever. Going on because I want to know a little bit more about APM. APM, mate, tell me to shut the fuck up sometimes and just ask me questions. It's no worries. Cobra's quite used to me being a dick sometimes. So
You're all good.
No. Yeah, dude, that's really interesting. So, out of curiosity, what you've been going? 2 months? 3 months?
Yeah, about 3 months now, I think.
3 months since you did that first purchase?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. Just out of curiosity, what do you feel now? Which way you will go? Will you still go silver, collecting, stacking? Maybe that's a little bit too early for you to answer yet. Maybe gold a little bit more, or what? Other investments and bits and pieces. What's your sort of opinion after 3 months?
No, that's a fair point. Even though it has been 3 months, I do. I was drinking too much.
Go for it.
Yeah, obviously, when I first started off, I was more in the mindset of stacking. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to pick up this amount of weight and just keep that. Didn't have any clue what was out there. And obviously then I started seeing all these different pieces, joined the Silver Forum.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing all these different things. And I thought, do you know what? I really like the design of some of these. And then the whole stacker side of it, that was my initial intention, went completely out the window. And it just turned into collecting. Then as much as obviously it is to store a bit of wealth outside the banks and things like that. But yeah, it's now more of a collection. And weirdly enough, I'm just sitting here looking at my Queen's Beast. I've just noticed I haven't got a line of England. I've got 2 line of Mortimers.
I tell you what, dude, I'll buy one of them because I haven't got either of the lions.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to get shot at one of them, because someone else said they would get them for me, but they're not that reliable. So
someone's getting me a Griffin as well.
What am I supposed to be? I'm getting you the Griffin, aren't I? APM.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but I put that request in for a Griffin ages ago, and I still haven't.
Did you? Not from me.
What do you mean? Did you? Oh, that's it. That's really nice. That's it.
Right. So hang on. I got to get you a Lion of England. I've now got to get a Griffin and a Lion of England for APM. Is that right?
Yeah, but you got to go with what you said before. You said, I'm going to get a Griffin for 50 quid. I said, okay, we ain't going to get a Griffin for 50 quid.
I didn't say 50 quid. I said less than 90 quid because you were going to buy it for 90 quid.
Dude, he told me 45. He's doing you for fiver.
That's it. I quit.
I don't think. Hang on, mate. Let me have a look in my stupid black book. I don't think I've got any lions whatsoever.
Let me see. I've got a listing. Let me have a quick look and see what I've got.
This is where we can work it, APM. Get him on the spot and get him to the white line of Mortimer. I'm after the Lion of England and a Griffin of Edward III.
Right. So APM, you've got 2 Mortimers, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. So if you want to supply CPM with that, you can do that. I also have a Lion of Mortimer, but it's not worth you having 2. So you sort one out for CPM.
Okay.
And then I'll look into the rest. I will make a note of it now before you lot kill me.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to start leaving you bad reviews, dude.
I'll tell you what I'll do. give these a good old scrub with a Brillo, and we'll see which one comes up there.
I'll tell you what, I might pass on that one.
Do you want the one from me, CPM?
Yeah, I might do, mate. Now I'll take it all back. No, do APM, mate. If you don't want two and you want to out one, mate, just let me know. I'll send you the money. I'm a good payer and I Cobra Stacker.
Very, very, very good. He pays you before you've even agreed the deal. You know what I mean? And then you send him the stuff and you agree on postage, and then he works out that you've actually paid more and he pays you that as well. So he's proper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, APM, like, it's all a bit of a joke. We have a laugh. But if you seriously want to out one of them, mate, yeah, I would definitely have one.
That's fine, mate. One of them's got your name on it. That's fine.
One I haven't got, so that's really cool.
Well, while we're talking like that, has anyone got a 2021 Swan? And a 2023 Swan?
I have 0 swans.
I've got 0 swans as well.
Well, as you can see in the display, I've got 5 of them, but I'm missing 21 and 23.
Oh, really?
So that's what I need. Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be the whole lot of them up to date.
So what you after, 20?
21 and 23.
You can't get a 23?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have been like more popular than any of the others.
Well, you can get it, but some of the places are asking like 124 quid and 84 quid. That's on eBay. And that's just stupid money. That's ridiculous. It's a 1 ounce.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
Okay, cool. So anyway, let's get back. This is the APM show.
I might duck out soon and let you carry on. But
mate, you stay on as long as you like, you know. But I understand if you've got to go, mate. It's fine. What was I going to say? APM. Where was we? Collecting, stacking. Oh yeah. What? How do you see it after this, like 2-3 months?
Yeah, like I said, I first started off with a stacker mentality. Now it's a collector mentality, but I am shifting a bit more now to the whole. Obviously, I worked out the ratio of how much silver you'd have to have compared to an ounce of gold, and it's. You think, do you know what? I am moving a bit more to gold. I do like the fractional golds. As Cobra knows, I picked up a few little fractional gold pieces now off him in the auctions and that. Yeah, but obviously I'm still picking up. I'll say I'm going on to gold, and then I spend countless amounts on the auction, and then I go on the silver forum and I spend another £350 yesterday, and I think, Jesus, what were you doing? Like, calm down, go.
Well, this is the thing I've mentioned to you several times, that slow it down, watch what you're buying. I think myself and CPM, we've had a few chats about this, and I don't know, tell us what you think of this. So our whole view changed. We were sort of, well, I mean, I'll talk for myself. I started off like you as a stacker, and it was all about, get tubes of Brits and this, that and the other. And then I sort of realised with chats with CPM as well, that actually we're not getting value there, and some of the more collectible pieces or pieces with lower mintages rather than unlimited mintages were holding their premiums a lot better. And so I agree with you totally with what you're saying about gold, because gold will always have its value and will always be good. But with silver, I still grab it, but I want to grab the ones with low mintages or a reasonable mintage.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly where I'm at. Like, I'll go for the special pieces, and I'll still pick up even not so special pieces that I like. But yeah, I still haven't stopped. Like I say, I've spent a little bit in the last couple of days on more silver. That's not even gold. That's on silver. So, but I am restricting myself to stuff that I do like. I see loads of stuff coming up, and I think, oh no, I don't need that bit. Right. And it is just having that little bit of
discipline.
Well, control that none of us have got.
Yeah.
CPM's as bad as me, believe me.
Oh, mate, I'm a nightmare. Which brings me on to, I think, addicted to precious metals has got to be one of the most appropriate channel names anyone can have getting into, and I think this is more silver orientated. It's fantastic. How did that come about, buddy?
Do you know what? There was a few names I started off with, but yeah, I just thought, you know, I've got a very addictive personality. When I like something and I want to collect something, I go all in. I want to make sure I complete what I'm collecting. Obviously, there's no completing silver, or you'd have to be like a millionaire. But yeah, no, it's just my mindset. When I like something, when I want to do something, I just become addicted to it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Now, I'm not speaking out of turn here. When you come onto the scene, me and Cobra used to talk. We're pretty good friends. Hopefully, are we, Cobra?
Oh yes, 100%.
And when anyone comes onto the scene, it's really interesting because you see a pattern of how we were when we first come on. So we talk about it, but it's so cool because it reminds me of why I do what I do. And it doesn't matter how disciplined I try. It's really funny that you said you've got an addictive personality. I have as well. And maybe Cobra has for himself. And I've heard 365 talk about it. I can't believe he's going to try and go a year without buying silver. I really can't. He's spoken about he's got that addictive personality, and I think most people have. And with silver, and because silver is more easier for most of us average plebs to buy because it's not as expensive as anything else, and it's under that category of precious metals, quite rightly. The mints are coming out with these stunning designs that initially, when you look at, you just think, "Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that." And if you've got that little bit of addictive personality, you can so easily just fall into it.
100%. As you were saying, I was just thinking, a lot of the dragon stuff I really like. I don't know what there's a silver one and a gold one just coming out.
The Perth Mint are bringing out their ones, or Australian Mint. They're just being released, or have been released, or maybe tomorrow. So there's gold and silver in that, which are absolutely beautiful. And I think this year we're going to see a massive dragons, obviously because it's the Chinese lunar calendar. It's the year of the dragon.
Yeah.
And yes, you're right. I mean, addiction to this stuff is massive for anyone getting into it. The only saving grace on it is that you're collecting something that reasonably holds its value. So you're saving at the same time as you're spending.
Well, that's it. Even if it goes down a little bit, or what, you're not at a massive loss. You're not losing everything. So it's just like. But,
well, yeah, exactly that. I mean, like when I was buying loads of cars and motorbikes, stuff like that, you're losing value in that constantly. Every year you're losing money, and you're not using half of them. So, with this, at least you're saving money in a way, but you're still getting the joy of buying and getting something new turn up and all that.
100%.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is that the dragon, the APM? Are you on about the silver and gold? Is it the dragon? Is it the lunar dragon?
Is it rounds or coins? Something like that.
I think they're coins from. I think it's the sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. Might be the Perth Mint, but is it the lunar ones? Cobra, you should know that.
Yeah, so a lot of what you'll see coming out are lunar ones. So the dragons from the Perth Mint are like the coins, the square coins, the rectangular ones, and they'll be bringing out a new one. But the Australian Mint and the New Zealand Mint, will be bringing out Perth lunar coins, and they're coins.
Oh, right. So what was, because 365, I think 365 posted something about he didn't like the latest, there was a gold.
The Royal Mints one. The Royal Mints.
The Royal Mints, are they?
Yeah. terrible.
You were saying like they're like cartoon characters or something.
Absolutely horrible. The Royal Mint came out with their lunar coin because they have a lunar series as well from the Chinese calendar.
Right.
And it's terrible. It's terrible. They could have put some effort into that.
That's a wonderful Royal Mint.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what? I've actually just picked up another dragon. It's the 2024 Rwanda Year of the Dragon. Got that on the Silver Trader, so that should be coming anytime soon. But that's the new coin that's just come out. It's quite a nice little design, actually.
Oh, nice one.
One to look at if you like your dragons.
I love dragons.
Who doesn't love their dragons?
Well, I'm married one, so I've got a love one.
Do not say that, bro.
Why? How would you know? You haven't lived with her for 24 years, have you?
Still. I think she's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think you've got some stuff to tell me then if you think that.
Well, I've heard her in the background and she sort of said hello now and again to me. So, yeah, I think she's great.
Yeah, I quite often heard her in the background. It's a shame I can't take part.
Does your missus ever watch your videos, APM?
No.
My missus don't even talk to me. What's she going to watch my videos?
I love it.
The less she has to hear my voice, the better, I reckon.
And what about you? I forgot your name. My God, what's wrong with my head?
No,
oh my God, it's gone.
Yeah, we all know it's gone.
CPM.
No, mate. No, she doesn't. No, she will quite often. I'll be. To be fair, if you're doing a video. And well, actually, to be fair,
I kept saying to her, right, it's your turn. Like, you chat while I'm doing something. And afterwards, I had a chat with her, and she said, I was just a bit shy. I said, you don't have to be shy. I said, they all love you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah. But she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it.
Yeah, but yeah, you mentioned Cobra Stacker and my missus for some reason. Yeah, she wants to listen. So yeah, you obviously got an effect on her, mate.
That's good.
Yes, it's maybe a little bit too good, but fair enough, fair play.
And APM, how does your missus feel about the time you spend on coins and making videos and stuff like that?
Oh, I don't think she notices, to be fair.
Wow.
I come down and think, oh, sorry, I was missing for 2 hours. She said, was you?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
That's superb. Yeah, what would we do? It's that's another great question, actually, we can ask APM. That isn't it time consuming?
Yeah. But luckily for me, my missus likes her sleep, so she goes to bed at a decent time. And as Cobra knows, I'm a night owl like him. And I'm up till the early hours. Even if I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll probably go to bed about 1 o'clock in the morning. So,
oh wow,
yeah, I'm terrible. So I've got plenty of time during the evenings to crack on with what I need to do. So it doesn't really affect family time really or anything like that. So.
That's yeah, I think many of the conversations myself and APM have are at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. But this is what I mean about him being a stalker as well, though. I'll even be on Empire Precious Metals auction. And next thing you know, APM turns up. It's like, oh my God, bruv, leave me alone.
Not only that, he gets a message like, oh, are you ordering one of them? Order me one as well.
Which I will happily do.
There's a question. It's a question. I'm going to go to the toilet, guys, but I'm going to ask you both a question. Where have you got a limit
on what? How much silver and gold we have? Or
yep.
All right. Well, you start, APM. Have you got a limit to how much you're going to get?
No. Is the simple answer to that? Whatever. Obviously, it's going to hit a point now where it's slowing down. It will just get to a point where it'll be maybe 1 ounce a week, things like that. But I'm always gonna want to be adding little bits here and there. It might get to a point where but I'm like I say, I'm only 3 months in at the minute, so.
Yeah, I agree. I one of my videos showed that I had 1,600 ounces of silver. And I actually turned around to CPM and I said, I'm going to reduce my silver down to 1,000 and I'm going to take that money and put it into gold. So for me, gold will have no limit.
Yeah.
My base stack of silver will be 1,000 ounces, but I will collect more silver. Like, say, with the swans, I want the whole year run, which I only need 2 more and then I'm there. Like the dragon bars, I want the whole lot. Like the cooks, I want the whole year run. So I will collect certain year runs of coins I really like. And if something really special, like in the corner there, you can see the Kilo Aztec. If there's something like that, I'll grab that. But for actually stacking a base value of silver, that base value will be 1,000 ounces and the rest will be collection. And gold is unlimited.
I think mine has literally just turned to collection now. I've only got 1 tube of Britannias that I've been playing with a few of them and doing little experiments.
Yeah, we noticed.
You wait until the weekend and you see
God,
next couple or what.
I dread those videos. I dread them.
I mean, it's a day and a half. I've left one with a bald egg at the minute, and it looks like something out the 1700s at the minute.
But the thing is, I think a lot of people are in the same. Exactly. Again, this happens to a lot of us, that we start as stackers and we become stacker collectors. And I've said it before in the beginning. I had someone make a comment going, "You're not a stacker, you're a collector," and I actually took offence to it. And I was like, "No, I'm a stacker." And I don't know why I took offence to it. I was very early in the game. And I was like, "No, I'm stacking." Do you know what I mean? Like, why is he saying that? And then I realised he was actually right. And I would say a good 80-90% of people who start stacking will actually start collecting. And again, there's no right or wrong, like it's been said many times on many videos. There's no right and wrong. It's what you feel is right for you. But stacking as such is not right for me.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Yeah. You start off with one mentality and it completely goes the opposite direction.
Well, it evolves. It evolves over time.
It's because you don't know what's out there. That's the big thing. When you start off, you do not know what kind of things are out there. You just think silver is silver, gold is gold, and I'm going to get some. Yeah. And then you get into it, and it's just like, no, there's a hell of a lot more to it. The designs and pieces are just amazing. And that's it.
Well, again, I mean, the stuff I'm getting in from abroad, there's some absolutely amazing stuff, and there's more coming. And even when we look at things like the Marvel coins and all that, and I know that is not for everyone. That is not for everyone. And they are massive, massive premiums on it because the mints have to pay licensing fees to Marvel and, you know, all the rest of them. But it just shows, like you say, what's out there. There's an immense array of stuff out there. And it's only when you start discovering it that you really see what's going on.
I think the Star Wars stuff shows that as well, because people might not be Star Wars fans, but I think the people that do like Star Wars, when they see it and they like collecting, when they see a bit of silver, it's just like, I'm having that.
Yeah.
I've got a quick question. I think I went to the toilet. I didn't quite catch what your limits were, but moving on, what if you could only collect one sort of coin in silver? What would it have to be in? Would it have to be a certain design, or has it got to be a certain shape, or has it got to be a certain denomination in weight, or an amount of money, or being indecisive yet?
For me, probably
APM, you go first.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, for me, probably 1 ounce. So I'll do like my all the like, thing is, if you're on a budget and you want to keep getting the bits coming in, 1 ounce coins, different designs. They might cost you 25, 30, maybe up to 35 if it's a really nice piece, but it's doable. It's just, you can add a piece to the collection every week. And I think that's the way I'd look at it. Like, if anything, if I had to choose one, it'd be 1 ounce coins. As much as I love my Queen's Beasts, because I think they're stunning.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 1 ounce ones, they're just it's doable, in my opinion.
But is there a particular coin? I think what CPM was saying, if there was one coin you could get, absolutely by weight, you're saying 1 ounce, but there was only one design you could get, would there be a certain one?
It'd be tigers or dragons. I love my tigers. I do love my tigers.
All right. Well, sorry.
Yeah. Tigers or dragons. Yeah.
With me, if money's no object, then it will be kilos. I love my kilo coins. I think they are absolutely stunning. And then if we go to type of coin, I'd agree with dragons. I like tigers as well. I love all the big cats, but for me, dragons. If money was an object, then yeah, I agree again, 1 ounces, and for exactly the same reason that you can pick them up at a reasonable price. Though I probably would go more premium on the 1 ounces because I don't want generic stuff which will just lose value anyway. I want stuff that's going to hold its value a bit more.
Fair play. It's a difficult one for me to answer, this one. I don't know why I asked the question, really, because I was just sitting there listening thinking, shit, I've got to answer it. God. For me, it would... I can't say any particular denomination in weight or value, because as my journey within looking into silver is progressing over time, I would say that it's rapidly I'm becoming more appreciative of creative innovation and design in the technology of what people are doing with silver. And that's taken me on a far different journey to what I first started to think about when I first bought my first silver coin. So,
but your question hasn't been answered. If you had the choice of only one coin, what would it be?
I thought I did answer it.
No, you said your journey has taken you on this thing of any denomination and artwork and all that lot. So you haven't given us one coin.
You're like my wife, mate. You always want an answer.
But you asked the question and then didn't answer it.
Yeah, but sometimes
you have to give us one coin.
Oh, for God's sake, man. Probably that shit that you're selling me that's really absolutely wonderful from Argentina at the moment.
The artwork, the Art Nouveau type stuff. That is beautiful. That's like the Thinking Man, the Naked Lady, the Unicorn, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. It's blowing me away. And I don't know about you guys, but creative precious metals, like my photography and whatever. I'm just getting absolutely blown away with technology and innovation and design in silver at the moment, and it's taking me on a journey that's absolutely wonderfully fascinating. It's really cool seeing how it's all changing at the moment, and then that brings a challenge to bring in value for money in collection and as an investment as well. So that's really cool.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, sorry, mate. It's your fault. The whole reason why I spend too much money is Cobra Stacker's fault.
He said this from the beginning. He always blames me because I'll phone him up and I go, bro, have you seen this? Or bro, have you seen that? And next thing you know, he's going out and buying it.
It's crazy when you start looking out there, when you start going beyond the what's native to my country and start exploring. Unfortunately, something that I do on a regular basis, probably most evenings, but that's in all sorts of investments. But included in that is silver for me personally. It starts to blow your mind what's going on out there, how this simple coinage that was just channeled out in a very Neanderthal way thousands of years ago is moving on so quickly now into stunning, attractive, creative things that probably you would never have thought about could be possible. I'll shut up in a minute. 10 or 20 years ago, you know.
Could be possible, you know, when you think about it.
Oh,
It could be the reasonable way that something looks. When it looks like that, it looks amazing, and it's just, yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
No, 100% I hear what you're saying. Like I said, like you blame Cobra for a few of it, but sometimes late at night I just think, oh, let's just get myself to sleep and watch some American channels. And then you see Cobra popping on there, and you're just like, oh, Cobra, pick me one up too, please. You're not spending money that you never thought you would. You thought, I'm just going to watch that to get me to sleep.
Oh God, am I getting the blame for the whole UK community of what they buy now? Do you know what I mean? It's
like APM, I'll give you a prime example. There's me busy at work this morning trying to sort out someone's whatever. Get a phone call. Like it's Cobra Stacker. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, you right, bro? How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Have you seen? Have you seen? What have I not seen now? The latest Argent. Oh God, what was it, Cobra?
Argentinian unicorn and
unicorn. Yeah, unicorn. And no, I haven't, mate. I'll send it to you. Okay. Oh, mate, that's stunning. Do you want one? Do you want one, bro? Do you want one, bro? He knows that I'm not going to say no. He knows I'm not going to say no. And guess what, bro? Guess what, bro?
What?
Guess what? I've got another one of those other ones you like. Do you want it? Yes, mate. Of course I do. Of course I do. I love him so much. I really do.
But the thing is, it's like, because I know he likes it and I know he'd want it, and you can't get them easily. So I try and help him out.
Yeah. APM, we have such a laugh, mate. And do you know what's really cool is now I've got a not only a good mate and a buddy that someone knows what I like and they just do all the work for me. It's really cool.
Well, yeah, I'm the same. I know now when I see a bit on the Silver Forum or something like that, and I miss out on it. I know to just ring Cobra and just be like, "Oh, I'm really so upset. I missed that piece." He's like, "Don't worry, I'll get you it.
Well, look, I mean, if you guys want me to stop, I'll do that.
No. You're good. Continue.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, there's some amazing pieces coming in, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but for those of you who are into your star signs like Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer, and all that lot, you saw the Marvel coins that I had. They've got a whole set of those, and I've managed to pick up a couple. But yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. There's so much out there, and I just keep discovering new stuff and then trying to work out how I can get it at the best price. But there's just
Taurus, please. Sorry, what?
What?
Taurus, please. What?
Taurus, okay.
Pisces, please.
Taurus and Pisces, right? Writing this down.
Such a bad influence.
This is like internet mail shopping, isn't it? Can we do this every week, please?
CPM, what's your missus?
What?
What is she? Like, star sign?
We've already spoke about dragons.
Oh, no, don't be like that. That's the lunar one, man. I'm talking about the normal one.
She's the same as me, Pisces, mate.
Okay. What's your missus, bro?
36 double D.
Oh my God!
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. We talk about something different. We're on a star size, aren't we?
Brilliant.
I don't even know.
Oh, shame on you.
Shame on you. I'm quite excited. I'm an old man, you know.
What's it?
Whatever October is.
What's her birthday?
19th of October.
I'll work it out. You got to buy her a present.
Wow. Actually,
I won't get them. I won't get them until I get a price on them, and then I'll tell you, and then you can decide if you want me to order them.
I actually saw those series of coins. They're quite expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because where was I? What was I looking at? Was it Bitcoin? Is that a site?
I've never heard of that.
Am I talking a load of crap?
I've never heard of
it. Bitcoin. It's like a power coin type thing. I'm sure it's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin. I don't know. I'll find out. But yeah, I saw that whole range, and they were like 79 quid a coin, I think, on there. Because I looked at it and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice to get the whole like 12 months?
Are they based in the UK?
No, mate, they're abroad somewhere. Because
I was going to say, because I was paying more than that because of shipping and all that. I thought, man, if they're in the UK, then I'll go direct to them. But
definitely not. I think they're European somewhere. Asian market.
That's the problem. We don't have them over here.
Oh, mate,
this is again what we come to. That even with our dealers, they're not picking up those beautiful pieces because I think a lot of people are set in their ways over here, and this is brand new stuff that a lot of people will go, no, I don't want to spend that sort of money on it. And I get it, but it's a changing game out there.
It certainly is, mate. It's certainly changing. I'm going to change the topic slightly now. APM, your very good mate, 365, loves his copper. Is APM still there?
Oh, I certainly am. I was just waiting for the question. Sorry.
I've
had a few.
Don't worry, APM, you'll be waiting a long time, bro. Have a coffee.
No, yeah, have a coffee. I sod off.
APM,
mate, can I just say I'm really enjoying this, and I would love to do this every week with the three of us.
I'm up for it properly. I mean, I will have to go soon, but I'm up for setting a time properly and doing it definitely because I will take the piss out of you. You know what I mean?
That is absolutely brilliant.
Just before Cobra goes, I'm going to run to the toilet, so give me 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm here for another 10-15. Don't worry.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So go on. What was your question anyway? Oh no, because it was to him. It was about 365.
Yeah, I was just going to move on to copper. What people think about copper and what's going on with copper.
Well, do you know that the sad thing is there's some absolutely beautiful coins in copper, like the Zombucks, which I've seen, and I really like them. And I think they show the designs really, really well. And then 365 sent me their 10-ounce copper bar, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And it's beautiful, but then the problem is that you're paying such high premiums for a metal that doesn't actually cost that much. You've really got to think about it. The point is, will they hold their premiums?
Well, does silver hold its premium, dude?
Well, this is it. Again, it depends on what you pick up.
Yeah, I know it.
Premium on a 10-ounce bar, probably not. A premium on a copper Zombucks, probably would.
Yeah, I on my strange travels around the world, looking at copper, what's going on with copper. They've obviously, I think I said to you a couple of times that they're starting to bring out actual coinage in copper.
Yeah.
And they're like extraordinary prices, like 70 quids, 80 quids, 60 pounds.
And is that on 1 ounce?
On 1 ounce antique versions of copper coins. Now, that said, some of them are silver with copper coating.
Really?
Oh yeah, and it's I'm a little bit gutted really because some of the ones I've seen are on face value and looking at them look absolutely frigging stunning, and I would love to. Well, I'm always tempted to pull the trigger on a few. But again, this is what getting on about the innovation of what's going on out there is crazy. But it might be worth a punt. It might not be worth a punt. I don't know. But when I look at it just from a creative point of view, it's stunning. But when you're looking at 70, 80 quid,
well, this is
shipping on top of that. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's again, at least, and this is my opinion only. It's only my opinion. But as I said before, at least with gold and silver, especially gold, but silver, let's talk about. You know, yes, you pay a premium on some bits, but in general, if they're good bits and mintage is right, they will hold their premium. But the worry with copper is there's so little value compared to the premiums they're charging. I don't know. And then it gets into the thing of, well, are we collecting precious metals or are we just collecting beautiful things?
Yeah.
If we're just collecting beautiful things, why don't we go out and buy some, I don't know, some steel artwork which looks beautiful?
Exactly,
What's the difference then?
Yeah, there is no difference. There is no difference. I'll have to have a look, actually, because I'm sure it was probably a little bit late. But I might pull the trigger on one of them because I'm sure they were silver but copper coated to give it like this really weird, lovely, antique looking, gorgeous look. I might pull the trigger on one of them and just get them in.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great to see. I'd love to see it. Definitely. I mean, it's weird though, isn't it? How you're covering a more precious metal with a lesser precious metal, because of the look. Yeah. You know, it's amazing that they're doing that. I just think that's something else. But this is it. I mean, they are beautiful. They absolutely are. And, you know, there's not one bit of copper that I've got so far that I think it's just copper. When you get it in hand, it's like, wow, that's really nice.
Yeah, you wait till you see what I've got coming.
I bet.
There's something coming that I just think stunning.
Yeah.
Personally, if it ever turns up, I don't know.
It will. It will.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Wow, where's APM gone? Is he having a dump or?
Probably. Probably.
Mate, no, seriously, this is really cool, the three of us.
No, it is actually. I wish I was doing it properly with you. As I say, I will have to shoot in a bit, but yeah, we'll schedule something and do a proper one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, gold is you won't believe what I picked up today. Do I tell you? Do I not tell you?
It better not
it's
be
on its way.
It better not be a 2020 1/10 Kookaburra.
No, I haven't had any luck on the ones I'm missing of.
Thankfully.
But if I said to you, oh no, I can't. I've just got to wait. I've got to wait. I'm so impatient to tell you, but I've got to wait because I will do a video on it because it is stunning.
Do I know what it is?
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do,
like
because you're a little stalker.
I just feel like I want to chuck you off the video now.
No, it's just he's a stalker, bruv, and he watches what I buy.
Yeah.
I swear he's got a link to my phone and he can actually see who I phone and who I look at and what I look at, and it's just terrible.
He works for MFI. MI5.
MFI. That's the furniture people, bro.
Christ, that was ages ago, wasn't it, MFI?
Yeah, I don't think APM will even know who they are.
Probably doesn't, no.
MFI?
Yeah.
Furniture, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, he is older than what we think.
How old are you, bro? I forgot.
38.
Okay.
38?
Yeah, why'd you say it like that?
Because I've got the mentality of a 16-year-old. That's why.
Well, yeah, but do you know what? That is what I like about you, is the brutishness and the brutishness cracks me up. I mean, I haven't seen an unboxing of you lately. I've got to see one because, you know,
it's your one, isn't it? It's your one.
Hey?
It's your one.
No, do not be a brute with that. Do not do it.
Yeah, be a brute. Right, sorry, before you went and got rid of...
Open it now.
Open it now. Let's see what you've got there.
I've done a video.
No. Save it for your channel, mate. Buddy, what you're saying about your mate 365's into his copper? What do you think about copper? At
the moment, I spend too much on silver. So, I've watched these videos, and some of those bars and that are just lovely. I've got a couple of copper coins, really nice. But yeah, at the minute, it's not an avenue I'm going down. Just sticking to the silver in that at the minute. So,
Cool.
There are some really nice pieces. Some of those bars he's got, the designs on them are lovely. They look lovely.
Yeah. And Cobra, you?
Well, as I said, I like some of the copper pieces I've got. I love some of the bars he's got. 365, the 5 kilo bar I actually want to get. It's not too expensive when you look at it compared to other things. But as I said before, the premiums are horrendous on them. But for good reason, they still have to produce it in the same way, and that costs a lot of money. But actual value of the stuff is never going to be up there, and I don't know yet if they hold their premiums. And I don't think a bar would, because it's just a bar at the end of the day. Whereas some of the coins, yeah, there's a possibility, but how many people are actually collecting copper out there?
Yeah.
So really, it's got to be as an art piece for yourself or something you really like, because selling it on may not necessarily be easy.
Very true. Very true. Cool. Right. I'm going to set a limit to this video to 9 o'clock.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot off, and I'm going to let you two carry on, because this was a video for 8 p.m. But I would be more than happy to have the three of us do something like this again properly. And yeah, take care, guys.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
Take care, mate.
8 p.m. I'll probably see you tonight on an auction in America.
Most probably.
It's on tonight, by the way.
See you at 3 a.m.
All right, take care, guys.
Yeah.
See you later.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Cobra.
Yep.
Yeah, take care, dude. Yeah.
I will, brother. I'll talk to you soon, my friend.
Yeah,
and
no
thank
worries.
you for letting me on.
Yeah, mate. Anytime. You know what I'm like.
All right, take care, boys.
Cheers,
Take
dude.
it
Take
easy.
care. See you later. Right. Well, that was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? 8 p.m.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise. Nice surprise. Always love a chat with Cobra as well. So
Oh, mate, you can't go wrong, can you?
Nah.
It was really cool for me as well, because like I would love to do a. Do you know what? I watched quite a few videos and download a lot of crap about investment and whatever on all sorts of subjects, and it's really interesting to me to see like some very good creators that push out content have regular slots with regular people every week that they all gel together with.
yeah, I think that'd be decent if we could get something like that going.
Yeah, definitely. Because and I sat there and thought, you know, as much as I love doing videos on bits and pieces, I loved, as you probably gathered, I freaking love talking to people, and I really loved that what's that word, that I don't know, a bit of an old school man's man type thing. Where you can talk openly within reason, not offending anyone, but just be open and practical with a few people that are very similar, and talk shit really, and some of that shit is really relevant to what we do. So that was a great experiment for me, and not that it was an experiment on purpose, but when I mentioned it to Cobra, I thought, yeah, he speaks very highly of you. And I thought, yeah, let's see how it goes. And I think that would be great if you want to do that on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I'll definitely be up for that.
Yeah.
It is just nice to just have a friendly chat, you know what I mean?
Oh, mate, well, at the end of the day, from my point of view, we're all trying to achieve something for ourselves and our families. And it can be quite a lonely place out there sometimes. So if you've got a common cause with a few other people, it's got to be a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
I think if we do that, we'll get to a point in maybe a year's time, we'll all be down the pub. We'll be doing a freeway live from down the pub.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but that's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
It ain't about anything else. I don't know about you, but I feel since what we went through with COVID, it's sort of isolated so many people.
Yeah.
And we've forgotten about there's a big wide world out there, and the world's bigger than our house and our as much as I love doing videos and, you know, communicating with people, that, you know, you can't beat good old chat.
That's it. Yeah, doing the videos is a bit of fun, but it's just you're not getting that. Like you say, you're not getting that. Can't think of the word, but
Day-to-day interaction,
yeah, that's it.
which humans love.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love a good chat.
Mm. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't know about yourself. We are all trying to achieve the same thing, and that's to probably survive.
Yeah,
Live a good life, depending on what you want, what that good life is. But I always put it down to you want to eat well, you want to love your family, you want to support your family, you want to have a nice family network, and to be able to enjoy the fruits of your exchange of energy working out there, on that hamster wheel.
100%, 100%.
That's what it's all about. Cool. Right, dude, what do you reckon? Last 10 minutes? Crypto.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's definitely something I wanted to chat to you about at some point, even if it runs into a next week or the week after. But
oh, mate, yeah.
It
can just continue. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's absolutely fine.
I know you like your Bitcoin. Is there anything else, or is it strictly just Bitcoin?
Okay, do you want to know my story?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, my story. It's probably not a good idea. It's probably a good idea to start the story when I haven't drunk so much. But my story was, it all started back in the early part of 22, where I don't know whether you know, I was just my whole life was just work, run my own business, been self-employed for I don't know how long, plumbing and heating engineer. Had my son working with me, the oldest boy. I've got an amazing business, which I've worked really hard for. And my old mentality was keep working, plow into a pension, it'll look after you, keep earning the money, hamster wheel, old school, whatever. I lost my mother and my stepfather, because I lost my father a long time ago. And without getting too into personal stuff, I inherited some money, which I wasn't expecting at all, because I was brought up to you go out there in life and you sort yourself out. You don't rely on any other fucker. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
You don't rely on anyone else, and you do your thing, and you go out there and do your thing. So I was not expecting anything. So it was really not only was it really awful to lose someone that you really care about, but then to learn that all of a sudden you've been left some finance. So I'm not going to go into the detail, but that left me with, oh shit, what do I do with that then? I've never even had that thought process. So that took me down a journey of I need to find out about investment, because the only investment I had was me, my time and energy, and going out and working for a living. That was my investment to support my family. So that took me down a journey, and I found, as you go down a major rabbit hole on the internet, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm trying to cut this story very short. I found all sorts of stuff, but I predominantly found Bitcoin initially as a possible thing to invest in. Now, as well as Bitcoin, there was a thing called crypto. I had no idea what crypto was, albeit that's a load of bollocks what I just said, because 10 years previous to that, I did have a situation where my youngest son at the time, I was chatting to him because I kept getting emails about Bitcoin. This was back in 2010, I think. Yeah. When it was all being banded around, it's good in that, all the shit, all the hype and all the bollocks that goes on out there. Excuse my language. And I had that opportunity to possibly put, I think it was almost, I don't know, £1,000 into Bitcoin at the time. And I was so tempted. My youngest son at the time, which was really weird, he kept saying, Dad, yeah, what a good idea. And I didn't even know what he was talking about. And he probably didn't know what he was talking about. But he had a gut feeling about something, albeit he was probably 12 at the time.
Yeah.
But very into his online gaming, playing all this old shit. So, but I sat there and I thought, no, my family's too young at the time, and I cannot justify putting that money into something that I absolutely know nothing about. What an idiot, eh? I should have done it. But hindsight's a beautiful thing, because I probably would be quite retired now, maybe. But I don't care. It was the greatest lesson I could ever learn.
Yeah.
So yes, and then of course it reappeared in 2022 for me, because I was looking around to think, what am I going to do with this money that I never ever thought I would get, but I need to try and invest in something, and learn about it. So that took me down a massive rabbit hole, dude. And that fortunately enough, I jumped into the altcoin stuff, all the many different Ethereum, and I'm not going to mention all the other the altcoins out there, because there's thousands of them. You get embroiled into that addictive. Oh my God, I can make money, without absolutely understanding and realizing what you're doing. So yeah, I had a little play about, but for some reason, my son was a lot older. My youngest boy was a lot older, and we was chatting, and he was the catalyst of me actually sitting there and learning about what the frigging hell is money. What is money?
Yeah.
We all want it, but what is it? So that took me on a massive learning curve that took me down so many really interesting rabbit holes.
That's what I was going to say. It's a rabbit hole, isn't it? It really is a rabbit hole.
Yeah. And if you've watched any of my collaborations with, crikey, I think his name, Camel Finance. I've done two. I'm just going to do another one very soon. When you go down those rabbit holes, you're just like, whoa. You start to understand possibly what you think you understand is not what you understand. And that sounds so weird.
No, that is so true.
Thank you.
You what you think you know is not always what you know. But.
Yeah, absolutely. And it blew my mind. What really, really got to me, APM, was that for most of my life, unfortunately, I'm 58 years of age, nearly 59. For most of my life, I've believed in one thing. And all of a sudden, I realized that maybe that's not quite the way it works. And that blew my mind, because I sat there and I thought, shit, what have I done? I've believed in something that really is not really working for me personally. All it's doing is keeping a situation and a institution establishment going. Quite rightly, that's fine. I haven't got a problem with that. And then once you know that, then you begin to, well, it's up to you, obviously, as a person. Once you know that, you begin to sit there and think, right, I need to start to think differently about what I'm doing and what I'm possibly trying to achieve in my life. and I'm not part of this establishment. but I want to understand it, because if I understand it, I've got a better chance of understanding how the system works. And if I've got a better chance of understanding how the system works, then I can play in the game.
Do you know what? It's weird because I think a lot of people, different ages, have all. There's a lot of people that have come to the same conclusion in the last year, 2 years, and they've seen things a bit differently, maybe looked outside the box. I think it's like you say, you live your life and you have these set morals, and you think, right, I've got to do this to get to here, and I've got to make sure at this point in my life I'm at here, and this is what's going to happen. And then you get like a bit of an epiphany, and you decide, like, this is what we're taught.
Yeah.
But is this right?
It ain't working.
No. Who does this help? Does this help me, or does this help the system?
Yeah.
And it's like I say, when you go deep into things, you look at things a bit differently. So
Absolutely. Dude, I'm just going to pause because I've held myself for 5 minutes and I really need to go, Lou.
that's fine. I'll go for a quick fact.
Cool. Go on, mate. Sorry.
So as you were saying, with your situation where you lost someone and you had a little bit of money, also lost my father at the start of the year.
Sorry to hear that.
That's okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, not a lot, but I've literally invested everything that I was left into my silver collection. That's why I'm at a point now where I'm like, right, I've got to strip back a bit, start getting my maybe one piece a week and things like that. So, but yeah, I wanted to do something. I didn't want it to just sit there,
waste it,
or waste it, or I thought, you know what, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying collecting. It's something that I'm really, really passionate about at the minute, and if it's something that benefits my kids in the future, then that's perfect.
I'm sorry to hear about your dad going. That's it's a shitbag time in your life, you know. Real shitbag. So yeah, it's trying not to get too deep into that. And we'll definitely follow this up with another video anyway. So, because I know Cobra's really into like all sorts of investing and bits and pieces. It's a great subject to talk about. But the thing for me is that I needed to understand and learn about money more than anything. Because if you can't learn about how the financial money system works and interpret it in a way that that you can understand, then you're really going to struggle to invest anything.
Yeah,
you really are. And the crypto side for me has been totally, cutting a long story short, totally looking at, okay, what is the future looking like? And then I had to go down a massive rabbit hole of outside, nothing to do with Bitcoin, just what is our future looking like from a financial point of view, understanding how that, and if anything within the crypto marketplace is going to be of any value, if that makes sense. And that for me personally, as I've never hidden, the only thing that I can see as a possible piece of value long term would be Bitcoin, personally. Now, that's not to say that there isn't anything else worth investing in. I've also done some research in some other pieces just to see the value. What I do is just not look at the the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours of certain videos out there from creators pumping this, pumping that. I'll do a deep dive because it's my precious money.
Yeah.
It's my
100%.
precious money. And it's not only my precious money, it's my family's precious money.
Yeah.
That I've got to make decisions on to not only benefit myself, but to benefit my family. And to do that on a whim down at the local race course is obviously out there, but I don't personally want to do that. And it's enriched my, in a very short period of time. I look at it all as I'm on an apprenticeship at the moment of learning. And I'm probably halfway on that apprenticeship for 3 years. I'm a year and a half into it. And there's a really interesting phrase that I've learned. Once you start to know stuff, you find it very hard to not know it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And then that makes it even more of a challenge to then start to look at, okay, is this going to be good for my goals? Is that not going to be good for my goals? It's exciting. I'm loving it. It's really brought a personal interest out that I can actually improve on more dreams that I possibly thought I had. I can actually improve it just by going down that rabbit hole of learning, really. Sorry, bit vague.
Oh, no, 100%. You get to a point where it's just like, it's not what life and the system can do for me, it's what I can do for me. So you got to look at it more like that. You got to do your own research on things and look into stuff yourself and just put yourself in different positions and you're comfortable with. That's the main thing. You've got to sometimes, I mean, there's certain things that are risky and there's certain things, but only you can look after yourself at the end of the day. Well,
absolutely. It's fascinating for me personally now because I like to observe a lot of stuff. APM really. I'm a great believer in trying to, although I like to talk a lot, as you probably gather. I think one of my biggest challenges is to stop talking sometimes and actually listen and observe. And if I challenge myself to do that in certain situations, then I think I learn more about what I need to do from the observation of what other people are doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. I'd always say, whatever you're watching and whatever you think you're learning, always try and look at every different perspective to what you're looking into. Like the fours, there's always, crypto's a massive example of this. It's fours and against people. It's like Marmite. People love it or they hate it.
Yeah.
So look into both sides of it. And then if you really, really listen to both sides of it, you will make your own judgment and it will be a lot better for you if you know both sides of it rather than just listening to the one side that tells you, right, do this, do this, do this.
Yeah.
Listen to the sides that say, no, don't do this because I think crypto's this, and this. And then you know why people think that and why people think the opposite. And you can make your own decisions. And I think that really benefits you in the long run.
It is. And trying to navigate your way through the bullshit is really difficult.
Yeah.
But what you just said there helps you navigate through the bullshit. Because for argument's sake, you can, whenever I watch anyone new, or even when I watch someone that isn't new, I will sit there and go, okay, why are you putting this out there? What's in it for you?
Yeah.
What's in it for you? And if is there something in it for you that can be in it for me?
100%.
If it's, sorry, go on.
Sorry, I think a lot of things you watch a lot of the time people do benefit from certain things that they're saying to you. So you have to look at every angle.
Yeah.
And like you say, you got to work out, is this going to benefit me? Well, and that's the way I like to look at it anyway. But I say that on one hand, and on the other hand, like, it's not something I'd reveal to everyone, but I have shown you a bit of my small portfolio of crypto, and it is a bit Wild West, but
Yep.
but yeah, it's just I hear little things, and I do look into everything that I hear. I hear good things about this, and I think, let me look into it. And I hear bad things, good things. I think I'll put a little tiny £50. I put £50 into this one. Let's just see how it goes. And it's just, it's a learning curve, really. It's something we won't know until going forward. But I do personally think that next year will be a very good indication on where things are going for crypto.
Okay. I'm going to have to wrap it up soon. We can talk about this on the next one.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, I think that probably this decade, 20s, and probably into the 30s, is probably going to be one of the biggest massive changes of my generation in what we think and what we do and how we do it.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. And for me, the challenge is because I'm a part of that, and I'm not quite a real old fart yet. Challenge for me is to try and make the most, and it sounds awful, but I just mean it from the protection of trying to get the best for me and my family and my family's family and my family's family down the line. If I've got that
100%.
opportunity, I want to grab it, because I've got that possibility of making that difference.
100%.
And if I've got that possibility of making a difference, then I want to try and make that difference if I can. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to change the way the difference is going to happen, but I can play in it and be a part of it, rather than like when I've gone and I'm just, I don't know, worm food. My grandchildren sitting there thinking, "Oh, I wonder why Granddad didn't get into that."
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's it. You try and position yourself in the best position you can to, like you say, it's not even just for yourself. It's not for yourself. It's everything that I do, as you know, as a family man.
Yeah,
you're not making these decisions for yourself. You're making these decisions on the basis of the future of the next generations of your family. You know what I mean? So
I want to play the game within the game.
Yeah.
And if I've got the chance of playing that game, and it just, I get quite often, I get asked lots of questions about what do you do, how do you do it, and I just struggle to answer those questions, and because I just think, no, you need to work it out yourself.
Yeah,
you really need to work it out yourself. It's not rocket science. If an old git like me can work it out, I'm sure, most people, there's nothing special about me at all. Nothing.
Personally, I think the best thing you can do is put yourself in a position where you think, I'm in the game. Yeah. You feel like you're in the game. If I lose the game, is it going to drastically affect my life?
Sure.
You put yourself in, so you're not in deep.
Yeah.
But you're in.
Yeah.
So if you lose, if you lose the game, you win and you lose some games. So if you win the game, you were in it and you were there and you were part of it. If you lose, it's not going to drastically affect your life. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, and the challenge is working out what the lose in the game is and what the win in the game is.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. And that is so individual, it's incredible. Because what is a win and lose to me is going to be drastically different to a win and lose to you.
Yeah.
and
100%.
Cobra and 365 and Future Investments and the Stack Collector and Stephen and on and on and on. It's so personal, but the fundamentals are being in the game, recognizing the game.
100%.
That's the difference. And that's quite a strong, that's a personal strong feeling inside of me. You know, it's what I teach my kids. It's what I teach my boys. And I can see them, you know, taking that on board at a very young age, and hopefully that works for them. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, this needs to continue.
Yeah, I definitely think you've got something with this weekly thing. Having a little chat, even if we do it every week, maybe every 2 weeks, whatever it is. But I think
You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm definitely up for that.
That's been really
Been good.
It's been a real pleasure, mate. It's called no bullshit. It's called normal human living.
That's it.
It's what I know. That's deep down in what Cobra's all about. It's definitely, well, I know deep down it's what everyone's all about, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to change the world. I want to change my world.
That's it. Well, the thing is, you can't change the world, but you can do everything in your power to change your world, like you say. So, and that's all we can do. Everything that we feel like we're doing for the right reasons. So,
absolutely. So I will willingly talk about crypto till the cows come home.
100%.
But I'll willingly talk about any investments I do. But it's going to be frustrating for some people listening to, because I won't tell them what to do.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Everyone's got to make their own decision on things. They've got to do their own research.
Yeah.
If you listen to what someone tells you to do and things go wrong, then you're just going to blame someone else. You have to take it on yourself. So you are the one that makes the decisions. And if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. If you get it right, you get it right. Like, it's life lessons.
You know, I could sit here and just split out how wonderful my investment portfolio is. But I could sit there and go back 12 months, and I could sit there and lots of people would say, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
you're losing money all the time. You're putting money into something that ain't gonna happen." You know. So I've found that's not of benefit telling people. It's the benefit is to get people to do the thousands of hours of research.
And it's painstaking hours of research. You really do have to put the time in.
Yeah.
But if you want to reap the rewards, then put the time in. It's one of those things, isn't it?
You know what? I was sitting there thinking, someone asked me the question the other day, and they said, "Oh, what do you do? You know, what do you invest in bits and pieces?" And I wouldn't tell them. And I sat there afterwards, and when I was driving around at work in my van, I was sitting there thinking, well, hold on a minute. If you want to chop off someone's leg and that person needs to survive, or that dog or cat or pet needs to survive, you can either just get a hacksaw out and chop it off, or you can go to college for 3 or 4 years and get a degree and work out how to make that person survive after you've chopped their leg off. And that's hours and hours of study to get that end result. So what's the difference with investing?
That's it. You got to put the time in.
You've got to do, which is why I said I'm halfway through my apprenticeship. I'm still learning, and I will continue to learn.
I don't even think I'm halfway through, so I'm always willing to listen and learn. And I like I say, crypto space, I haven't really dove too deep. I've done research, but it's like you say, there is countless amount of hours you can put into that.
100%.
And for the amount of different ones that I've looked at, It's going to take me probably a year or two to really, really feel fully
confident.
There's obviously Bitcoin is a bit of different kettle of fish. That's the main one I've looked into.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of them it's time will tell.
Without a doubt, one of my greatest. I'll probably leave this my own personal thought, and it's not a. I don't want anyone to do what I'm doing. It's just I've got no. I'm a plumbing and heating engineer. I'm not a finance guy at all. But my personal experience is that if you can find a technology that has a proof of work and it's going to be of value to humanity in some way, shape, or form, that's either to the rich, the medium rich, or the poor in life, then it's worth going down that rabbit hole. If you can't find that, and if it's of no value, then it's just like going to a greyhound race or a horse race or a casino and betting on a colour.
Oh, 100%. I would add to that. There's also my thinking behind it is you got to look where things are going. Like even like I say, I've got little bits of crypto in different sections, and I look at things like gaming and where like people these especially youngsters love their gaming and how that's going, and you got to look into where that kind of thing's going, and there's coins that are based behind that and behind like
100%
the metaverse and things like that, and you think maybe they could. I mean, I'm not an expert. Maybe they won't amount to anything, but my opinion is, I look at it and I go, well, the way things are going, maybe this one that's looking like it's doing some real good.
It's a possibility that what they're trying to achieve will be of value for my
100%.
And that's the beauty of having my youngest is 21 and into gaming and whatever. I'll ask him all the time, dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, how's is payment systems within the gaming industry like becoming more and more? You know, is there tokenization within the gaming? You know, it's all those questions, real life stuff. And then you can, then when you do your research, then you can find out, yeah, cool. I get that because my son fucking told me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But I mean, if he's not telling me and he's into all the stuff that he's into, then I'll be a little bit dubious. Just like, well, is that right? Is that not right? Is that just a pump coin? Is that someone just going to, bleed me out and just on a win? It's just there's the risk curve.
I think that's one of the things I've looked at. Obviously, I've got a fair few little random coins in mine, and some of them will fail, and some of them may not. So that's why I've got quite an open base of my investment in those kind of things. And it's not a lot. It's very small, and it's like one of them could go parabolic, and most of them could go to zero. So, but it's just like you say, it's just live and learn. You do your research, and you will learn how good your research is through time. Like,
dude, yeah, without a doubt, that's really encouraging to hear that people are out there doing that. It would be so wrong of me to turn and say, yeah, this is working for me, when I've done the best part of 18 months of God knows how many fucking hours of research because it suits what I'm personally trying to achieve. But that might not be what someone else is trying to achieve.
That's one thing that makes me. My missus always says, like, what are you watching? What are you watching? I just sit and watch things for hours sometimes, and I say it's just. It might sound like shit to you, but excuse my language, but
No, that's fun.
It might sound like rubbish to you, but to me, this is me trying to understand what I can understand. You know what I mean?
Work it out. Go work it out.
And
money.
I would say I've got quite a way through that, just through this.
Dude, I've done half a bottle of bloody Cotswold whiskey, so
I think that's half a litre.
yeah, it's amazing. No, it's really cool, mate. We must continue this.
100%.
If you're up for it.
Definitely. I'll definitely be up for that. Me, you and Cove are doing a little freeway collage every week or so would be definitely something I'll be up to for.
I think it'd be, well, one, I would really enjoy it personally. Two, I think that maybe you'll be amazed at when you have these sort of discussions, how deep down people might not tell you, but it will resonate.
Yeah.
It will definitely resonate. If our conversation is honest and whatever, and we'll have a bit of a laugh doing it anyway.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed tonight's chat, to be honest.
DPM to APM. Cheers, dude.
Cheers, mate.
Probably enjoyed. I shall stop the recording right there. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for watching. Special thanks to APM and the Cobra Stacker for this edition of Whiskey Wednesday. You take good care of yourselves. And we're going to do more of the same. Look after yourself. See you later. Bye.